Hello everyone. So today I am walking in the park and I thought I'll probably answer some of your questions that you asked me on my channel. So the first question is from Sam, and Sam is asking about how to enable behaviors. Now I'm not really sure if this question was for cloud or server. If you are Sam, if you are on cloud, then we don't really have behaviors yet on the cloud. And if you are on server, then you don't have to enable it. You have to basically use it. You have to go to the behavior section of ScriptRunner, and then you can start using it. I'm not really sure if you're using a very old version of ScriptRunner, because in the old version, behavior was part of a separate menu somewhere on top. But now in the new version of ScriptRunner, or the recent versions of ScriptRunner, behaviors are basically part of ScriptRunner within their interface. So you have to basically write a script to start using behaviors. So the next question is from Golem. Golem is asking about, I believe, advanced roadmaps. Basically, Golem is trying to understand how to manage sprints for multiple teams. Now, what Golem is asking me that in Golem's team, they have they are basically doing something with microservices, and they have a team of front-end engineers, back-end engineers, and they want to manage their work using a single board or using a single sprint. So this is a common problem, Golem. What you can do, I mean, there are a lot of ways of doing it. I mean, you can definitely use just one board, and if you're using just one board, then of course you can manage their work from one sprint. If these teams are working on different boards, they have their own project, maybe you can still maybe create a single board for those common sprints. That is one approach. If that is not really applicable, then maybe you can use advanced roadmaps, in case that is the option. In case if you are on Jira Premium, then advanced roadmaps can also help you with that. There are some other options. You can also use and think of using EasyAgile apps. So those EasyAgile apps can, I mean, they have not just one but multiple apps, and I've experienced using those apps, and hopefully if I get time I'll probably cover them. But using those apps, you can also manage the work and dependencies across multiple projects. People use EasyAgile apps for implementing safe based methodologies, in case you want to have those multiple teams working in the same cadence, and maybe those teams need to have their sprints all synced up. So those EasyAgile apps can definitely be used. So do take a look at advanced roadmaps or maybe EasyAgile. So there is a question from Harry on my channel, and Harry is asking how to access knowledge base articles using REST API. Well, Harry, knowledge base articles are nothing but pages in Confluence, and I have covered Confluence REST API as well on my channel. So do take a look at some of those videos. It is of course not very complicated. All you need to do, you need to pass in the, I believe, page ID. You can also do a lot of other things, but knowledge base articles are nothing but Confluence articles, Confluence pages. Now there was a question on one of my video where I talked about SQL. The question was from Alex Pepper. Alex wanted to know if it is possible to get the details of all the ScriptRunner scripts that failed using a query, using this database query. Well, this is interesting. Now I'm sure. So first of all, if you are using ScriptRunner, and if you are using, let us say, a ScriptRunner, I believe, a listener, maybe a post function, or maybe a job. When the script fails, when something that was supposed to happen didn't happen, there is a status of the execution, which you can check by going to the user interface. Now there are other things that you can do, like I normally, when I work with ScriptRunner scripts, I try to dump things in the log, which you can do, by the way. So if something is not working or something didn't work, it will go to the log file. And I try as much as I can, wherever applicable, based on the time I have to write the code, to do error handling, so that if something breaks, then the script will handle it. So the script won't really fail to execute. But I'm sure, when if you're talking about the execution history, I'm sure this information is saved somewhere. That is how ScriptRunner user interface will show you. And maybe I'll check and I'll try to figure out. But this information must be there in one of the AO tables, I guess, that is used by ScriptRunner. So this is an interesting question. So I received recently 2 questions on my issue collector video. Issue collector is a very popular video on my channel. A lot of people want to use issue collector, and I understand the need. Now the question was from Samuel and Savio. I hope the wind is not disturbing us. So yes, so there were 2 questions. The first question was about the pop-up form. So when you enable issue collector, the issue collector will give you this embed code. That code can be embedded, of course, on a website where you will get a button, and when you click on the button, you will get a pop-up form. So the question was, can we have, instead of pop-up form, just a normal form? Now I think I have done this before, but this embed code is nothing but, it will give you, because it is a JavaScript that is doing the thing, pop-up thing, so you can always you should be able to modify it, and because it is your own website and it is a pop-up, so I'm sure you can always change the behavior. It should be possible technically. And the second question was about this issue collector feature. Is it part of the standard Jira, or do we need to use something like premium or paid version? Well, no, this can be definitely be used without paying. It is part of the Jira standard feature that we have. I mean, you don't have to pay for it. So there was this question, and I believe a ticket on my service desk about creating an issue using Angular app. And the question was, can we do it? Well, of course you can do it, because you need to use Jira REST API. And if you are not really sure how to use the Jira REST API, then go to my website ravisagar.in, and you will find a course called Jira Mastering Jira REST API, and take a look at the example where I showed how to create an issue. And I have that example in, I believe, using Talent API tester in the browser, and also using a shell script. And before I forget, I recently started the membership on my channel, and in case you want to know what you will get if you join this membership, so I will be basically writing more books, and in fact I am writing more books, and I have a plan to of course write regular books this year, and in fact in future whenever I can. And I'm aiming to write at least 2 books in 1 year, and all the members will get all the active members will get all the future books written after February 2022 for free. So this is something that the main thing that you will get if you become my member. And of course those are the other benefits that you can take a look if you try to join. There was a question from Jude about using external source in eazyBI. Now I have made videos on eazyBI. In fact, today yesterday I made one video, and I continued my journey of eazyBI videos. Now when you are using eazyBI, you have the option to use, of course, Jira's data that you can import, But good thing about eazyBI is that you can also report on data from external sources. It could be an Excel sheet, it could be using REST API, it could be, I believe, databases, and I will definitely cover that as well. So thank you very much for asking this question. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Maybe I should do this more, like walking in the park and answering videos. I think it is much more simpler and convenient. And by the way, before I go, you can add comments on my videos, but if you raise a ticket for me, then I'll be able to uh, channelize your requests, and I will definitely get back to you. So continue to add comments on my channel, but if you need more time from me, then please raise a ticket, raise a request on my channel. Sorry, on my website. You can go to my website ravisagar.in/support, and then you will find the option to raise a ticket for me. There is a pop-up form. There is a widget, service desk widget, that you can use to raise ticket for me. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.